Hey, we're back for another Showdown. This time we'll do a Dunder Mifflin Showdown on Jeopardy for the Wii. And this time around, Phyllis will be at it again. This time, Creed and Meredith will be facing her.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Thank you very much, Trebek. Alright, let's play, shall we?
This is Jeopardy!
Dunder Mifflin edition.
And
Let's select to Phyllis, Creed, and Angela. Meredith.
$200 to $1,000
First
these categories.
Jeopardy round categories are theater ghosts.
Very
good.
Recently discovered
presidential ads.
Pop culture.
Pop culture.
Zoology.
And
cakes.
cakes. Phyllis, where do we begin?
Player one. Point the Wii remote.
Very good
and
for
press the
200,
A button to
please.
select the clue. Dawes Butler voiced this animated TV hound.
Phyllis.
Yes, player one. Use the Wii remote
what
or press
is-
the corresponding direction.
Who's Huckleberry Hound?
Tab, and then press the A button.
That's correct. The last time Phyllis and Creed played, Karen was against
Select
them.
again.
And the last time these three Dunder Mifflin people participated, they were on wheel. Okay, it's your board, Phyllis. Let's try very good for 400.
These are forever in a top 10 hit from 1967.
Creed,
It's player two.
what are strawberry fields? That's it.
That's right. Way to go.
Go again, Mr. Bratton.
Player two.
Okay, let's
You
try
pick again.
very good for 6.
Pro boxers have been battling under this Marcus's rules since the late 1800s. Let's hear
Creed?
it. Player two.
What is Queensberry?
That's correct.
Right. Let's try very
Player
good
two.
for
Pick again.
800.
Title Avenue in Theodore Geisel's first book.
Phyllis,
Okay, player one.
what is Mulberry Street? Yes.
You're right.
Your pick, Phyllis.
Player one. Back to you.
Very good for $1,000.
Inept policeman in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing.
Phyllis,
Player one.
what is Dogberry?
Good.
That's correct. Pick again, Miss Vance.
You get to pick again.
I
Player
will
one.
try Zoology for 200.
The giant Pacific This may have as many as 1,600 suckers on its arms. They help it to taste and touch. Let's
Phyllis?
hear it, player one.
What is octopus? What's an octopus?
Yep.
That's right. Pick again. Phyllis.
Choose again, player
Okay, zoology for 400.
one. While it doesn't breathe fire, the dragon named for this Indonesian island does kill its prey with its deadly saliva.
Phyllis.
Player one.
What is Komodo? That's right. Okay,
Player one. Back
zoology
to you.
for 6.
Doggone it, a mud puppy isn't a little doggy, but a large one of these amphibians.
Phyllis.
Yes, player one.
What is salamander?
Right.
Right you are. Pick again. Phyllis.
You again, player one.
Zoology for 8.
A type of this snake that sounds like a James Clavell novel is Australia's deadliest and most feared.
Phyllis.
Okay, player one.
What's a taipon?
Right, you
You're
are.
right. Choose again. Phyllis.
We return to you.
Zoology for 1,000.
The rare white alligator has a condition called leucism, meaning it lacks this skin pigment.
Meredith.
It's player three.
What is melanin?
That's correct.
Right you are.
Player
What's
three.
next, Miss
You pick again.
Palmer? Okay, Cakes for 200.
In earlier days, this evil-sounding chocolate cake was colored with red food dye.
Meredith.
Yes, player 3.
What is devil's food cake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Player 3.
Cakes 4.
The Cheesecake Factory has put its famous cream cheese icing on this other type of cake.
Phyllis.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What is carrot cake? Yeah.
Select again.
Cakes for 6.
Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte is known by this colorful name in English.
Phyllis.
Player 1.
What is, Black Forest?
That
Right.
is correct.
Go again, Miss Phyllis.
Player 1.
Cakes
Back
for
to
8.
you. This aluminum cake pan that sounds like a baseball play was invented by H. David Dahlquist in the early 1950s.
Meredith.
Okay, player 3.
What is bunt? Correct.
You got it.
Pick again. Meredith.
You get to pick again, player 3.
Cakes for $1,000.
As its name suggests, a trompe-l'oeil cake is one designed to deceive this sense.
Phyllis.
Player 1.
What site? Correct. I'm ready to
Player
go
1.
for
Back to you.
Theater Ghosts for 200.
Le Petit Théâtre du Vieux Carré in this U.S. city has several ghosts, including that of an actress who fell to her death.
Phyllis.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What is New Orleans? And you're correct. Pick again, Phyllis.
Please pick
Theater
again,
Ghosts
player
for
1.
4.
The man in this drab color who haunts the Drury Lane Theater may be the ghost of a man found bricked up in a wall there.
Phyllis.
Yes, player 1.
What is gray? That's it.
Choose again, player 1.
Theater Ghosts for 600.
The lady in blue seen in this Scottish city's Royal Lyceum Theatre may be the actress Ellen Terry.
Phyllis.
It's player 1.
What is Edinburgh?
You-
Hey, you are correct. Go again, Phyllis. Let's
You
go
again,
with Theater
player
Ghosts for 8.
Here's Kelly with the clue.
A ghost known as the Black Phantom used to appear in a mirror at the Empire Theater in this port city, Ringo Starr's hometown.
Okay,
Phyllis.
player 1.
What is Liverpool? You got it. Pick again.
We return to you.
Theater Ghosts for
player
$1,000. And it's the Daily Double.
one. It's the
All
Daily-
right. I'm going to do it all.
You are currently in blue. Melbourne's Princess Theatre boasts the ghost of a singer who died after playing this devilish role in Faust.
What is Mephistopheles? And you're right, Phyllis. You are full ahead.
Player 1.
Okay, pick
You
again,
pick
Phyllis. All right. Pop culture for 200.
please. Here's Kelly. She'll show you.
Glasses with colored filters in each eye let you watch films in 3D. At the 2010 Grammys, the audience donned them for a montage from this performer's This Is It.
Creed.
Player 2.
Who is Michael Jackson? That's it. Go again.
You again. Player 2.
Pop culture for 4.
In I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, Kevin James weds this Hanukkah song guy at Niagara Falls.
Meredith.
It's player 3.
What is... who's Adam Sandler? That's right.
That's it.
Go again, Miss
You
Palmer.
get to pick again.
Pop culture
player
for
3.
6.
Michael C. Hall of 6 Feet Under went to Showtime to play this homicidal title character. Yes, player 3.
Meredith. Who is Dexter Morgan? Right. 800.
In 1964, He topped the pop music charts with the title song from Hello Dolly.
Creed.
Let's hear it. Player 2.
Who is Louis Armstrong?
That
Yes.
is correct.
Go again. Okay.
Player 2.
Pop culture for a grand, please.
A two-time Oscar-winning actress, one of her first jobs was as the Coppertone Suntan Lotion Girl at age 3 in 1965. Okay,
Meredith.
Player 3.
Who is Jodie Foster?
You-
That is correct. What's next?
We return to you. Player 3.
Meredith. Recently discovered presidential ads for 200.
He said a nation half slave and half free can't exist. I say he's wrong. I'm Stephen Douglas, and I approve this message.
Phyllis.
Yes, Player 1.
Who is Abraham Lincoln? That's correct. Presidential ads for 4.
So what if he's the first West Point grad president? Some say he drinks. You decide. I'm Horace Greeley, and I approve this message. Player 1.
Phyllis. Who is Ulysses S. Grant? That's it.
Player 1. Back to you.
600.
In 1814, this general had a pirate, Jean Lafitte, help him in New Orleans. What's next? I'm John Quincy Adams, and I approve this message.
Phyllis.
It's Player 1.
Who is Andrew Jackson? Yes. You sure you know your history?
Player 1.
Okay, 800 please.
You elect him, I say in 7 months the economy will be in shambles. I'm Al Smith, and I approve this message.
Phyllis.
Okay, Player 1.
Who is Herbert Hoover? That's correct. Pick again.
And
Oh, wait.
Here's the
The last clue.
Alex Hamilton wants him to be president. Them's fighting words. I'm Aaron Burr, and I approve this message.
Phyllis.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Thomas Jefferson?
Yes.
And you are correct.
Player 2.
Creed will make the first selection in Double Jeopardy when we return.
Start that round right after this break. Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these
Categories for the Double Jeopardy
This
round are
side
this
of
side of
parasites.
parasites,
Nasal passages.
nasal passages,
Martial arts.
martial arts,
Suffixes.
suffixes,
Presidential campaigns.
presidential campaigns,
And movie full.
and movie full.
All right, Player 2.
Creed,
As promised.
you may pick
You
first.
pick first in Double Jeopardy.
Okay, let's start with suffixes for 400.
We love this suffix that means lover of, as in audio or Anglo.
Phyllis.
Okay, Player 1.
What is file? That is correct.
Player 1,
Su-
back to you. For
Suffix is 8.
So, silly rabbit, this suffix isn't for kids. It was used for female equivalents, like for women aviators.
Phyllis.
Yes, Player 1.
What is tricks? Right.
Good.
You may pick again.
Player 1.
1200 on suffixes.
This suffix, as with ACR or SYN, is from the Greek for name.
Phyllis.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is a nym?
Yes.
And that's right. Pick again.
We return to you, Player 1.
Suffixes 16.
The suffix "ose," O-S-E, is used to form the names of these, as in glucose and sucrose.
Phyllis.
It's Player 1.
What are sugars? And you're right. Pick again.
You get to pick again.
Suffixes for
Player 1.
$2,000. Daily double. All right. I'm going to do everything. I'll wager everything.
You're in the lead now. Okay, here is the clue. A 3-letter suffix that forms the present participle of a verb, or before direct, an online banking group.
What is ing?
Congratulations.
you're right, Phyllis.
Still in first.
And that puts you ahead.
Player 1.
Go again.
Back to you.
Phyllis.
For our next selection.
Okay, nasal passages for 400.
And there in the wood a piggy-wig stood, with a ring at the end of his nose, in the poem about this bird and a feline. Player 3.
Meredith, who's the owl? And you are correct.
Select again.
Nasal passages 8.
Truly that nose is the glorious cross he bears, is said of this romantic Rostand hero.
Meredith,
Okay, player 3.
who is Cyrano de Bergerac?
That
Yes.
is correct.
Go again.
You again.
Nasal passages for 1,200.
To see what is in front of one's nose needs a constant struggle, wrote this man in 1946, not in 1984.
Meredith,
Yes, player 3.
he wrote it. Who is George Orwell?
That's
Right.
Way to go.
He did write 1984, Miss Palmer.
Player 3.
Pick again.
Pick again, please.
Nasal passages for 1,600.
Lightly was her slender nose tip-tilted like the petal of a flower. This lord wrote in Idylls of the King.
Meredith,
Player 3.
who is Lord Tennyson? That is correct. Pick again.
Please pick again. Player 3.
Nasal passages for 2,000.
A Pascal Pensée. If the nose of this queen had been shorter, the whole face of the world would have been changed.
Phyllis,
Let's hear it, player 1.
who is Cleopatra?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Once again,
Phyllis,
player one.
it's your board. Okay. How about martial arts for 400?
In the West, the ninja combat weapons known as shuriken are called throwing these. It's
Creed?
Player 2.
What are knives? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Phyllis or Meredith? Phyllis?
Yes, player 1.
What are stars? That is right. Go again.
Player 1.
Martial arts for 8.
In karate, a hiji is a strike with this body part. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean?
Phyllis?
Let's hear it, player 1.
What's an elbow? Yes. Go again.
Player 1.
Martial arts for 1,200.
The folding Filipino fighting knife called a balisong is also known by this insect name.
Phyllis. What's a butterfly knife?
Good.
You would be right. Pick again.
Please pick again, player 1.
Martial arts for 1,600.
Krav Maga is the official self-defense system of this Mideast country's defense forces.
Creed.
It's player 2.
What is Israel? You got it. Pick again, Creed.
You get to pick again.
Martial arts
player
for 2 grand.
A Balkan and a Shinai are 2 types of swords used in this Japanese martial art, whose name means way of the sword.
Phyllis.
Okay, player 1.
What is kendo? That's it.
We return to you, player 1.
Let's try movie folk for 400.
Rejected by USC Film School, this S in DreamWorks SKG now sits on the film school's board of counselors.
Creed.
Player 2.
Who is Steven Spielberg? Hey, you're right. Go again. Let's try
Player 2.
movie folk for 8.
Jerry Maguire was originally written for Tom, not Cruise, but him.
Meredith.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Who's Hanks? Who's Tom Hanks?
That's correct.
Say it either way. You're right, Meredith. Pick again.
Player 3. You pick
Movie
again,
folk
please.
12.
He majored in journalism at Fordham before playing a newspaper reporter in the Pelican Brief. Okay, player 3.
Meredith. Who is Denzel Washington? That is correct. And 1600 on movie folk.
This actor got his name by giving his mom a fetal kick while she viewed a Da Vinci work.
Phyllis.
Yes, player 1.
Who is Leonardo DiCaprio?
Good.
He's the one.
You again, player 1.
Movie folk for $2,000. And it's the other Daily Double.
Aw.
OMG.
The second Daily Double. And
Once again.
Answer this. To get orc war screams for The Lord of the Rings, this director put phonetic yells on a scoreboard for 25,000 cricket fans.
Who's Peter Jackson?
That
You are right, Phyllis. I got you way far ahead.
Player 1. Back
All right, here
to
we go
you
again,
for our
Phyllis.
Next selection.
I'm going to pick presidential campaigns for 400.
A campaign slogan in 1964 said, "All the way with these 3 letters."
Phyllis,
Player 1.
what is LBJ? Lyndon B. Johnson, that's right, Phyllis.
Choose again, player 1.
800 on campaigns.
I pledge myself to a new deal for the American people, he said in accepting his 1932 nomination.
Phyllis,
Let's hear it, player 1.
who's FDR? Franklin D. Roosevelt is absolutely correct. Miss Vance, pick again. Okay,
Player 1. Pick again.
campaigns 12.
The 1976 ticket of Jimmy Carter and this running mate was dubbed Fritz and Grits.
Phyllis,
Player 1.
who is Walter Mondale? Yeah,
You're right.
you may pick again.
You again.
1600
player 1.
on presidential campaigns.
In 1916, he campaigned under the slogan, "He kept us out of war."
Creed.
Yes, player 2.
Who is Warren G. Harding?
Oh,
No.
Sorry. Anyone else?
Meredith Phyllis? Meredith.
It's player 3.
Who's Woodrow Wilson?
Good.
Yes. $2,000.
Choose again. Player the Whigs used a log cabin as a symbol in his 1840 campaign. Okay.
Was that
player
Meredith?
1.
I mean, Phyllis. Who is William Henry Harrison? Of course.
You get to pick again, player 1.
This side of Parasites. For 1600.
You can vent this soft ductless organ that fights infection with parasite detection.
Phyllis,
Player 1.
what is your spleen? That is right. You may pick again if you want, Phyllis.
Please pick again, player 1.
Parasites 4.
When a tiny parasite enters an oyster's shell, mantle cells cover it with nacre until this is formed. Okay,
Meredith.
player 3.
What's a pearl? That is right. Pick again.
Player 3. Back
800.
This plant grows as a parasite on apple tree trunks, blooms in February and March, yet still is a factor in Christmas kisses. Yes, player
Creed?
2.
What is mistletoe? Yes. What's next, Creed?
Player 2.
1200.
You pick PSI is a charity delivering nets to fight this parasite-caused disease that kills 3,000 African children a day.
Creed?
Let's hear it. Player 2.
What is malaria? Got it. Now the last clue.
And the last clue for $2,000. Closely related to meningitis, this inflammation of the brain can result from viral infections or tiny parasites. It's
Phyllis?
Player 1.
What is encephalitis? What is encephalitis?
Yes.
That's right. You buzzed in, not Creed. Sorry about that.
Good
It's
game.
all right. But all three of you are going to get to play Final Jeopardy.
When we return. Time to get ready for Final Jeopardy. And
What's the
today's
category for Final Jeopardy?
This.
It is sports
Sports business.
business.
Please enter your wager.
Place your wagers, you guys.
Sorry, your current score is the highest you can wager.
There you go, Creed.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. The final Jeopardy clue is, in 1993, this man said, "What Phil and Nike have done is turn me into a dream."
Right, y'all.
Did
You
you
answered
come
your
up with the
answers.
correct response?
Creed said, "Who is Michael Jordan?"
And this
He is correct. What was his wager?
Much to your score?
He wagered $1,000. That puts him at $5,000. Let's see what Meredith said.
See your
Did
response.
she say it? She said Michael Jordan as well. And how much is Meredith going to add to her total?
Response will add.
$8,000. That's going to put her at $20,000.
What did you put as your
And
response?
Phyllis' answer is Michael Jordan as well.
How much do you
And let's see
with
how
your
much she
correct
wagered. $9,000. That's going to put her at $125,000. And that's enough to make her the Jeopardy winner. Great job, Phyllis. Thank you. You're welcome. See you for my next gameplay, guys.
Thanks for playing, everybody. See you next time.